Hey friend, Moses here. I want to leave 2 cents with you about my gratitude as far as reading goes. I know, reading. It sounds like almost everyone and their cousin knows how to read. I mean, so for me, I learned how to actually read probably sixth or seventh grade. And so by the time I was in seventh grade, eighth grade, and beyond, not only was I slow at reading, I detested reading because reading took a lot of mental energy. And so having to think about, let me be more specific. The thing that I absolutely hated the most about reading was the last sentence of the last word of a sentence, or the last sentence on a paragraph, for sure, the last word on a page. It would take me the absolute longest time to read the last word. And I don't know why. And so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It took me a long time to finish the last word on a page, and I was really slow at reading. I still am really slow at reading. And so now that I'm starting to listen to books, to audiobooks, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can intake information so much faster, and I don't have to think about the fact that I'm slow at reading. Because one of the, one of the things that gets me with reading is when I start reading an actual book, I start to think about the fact that I'm reading, of course, and then I start to think about the fact that I'm slow at reading, and I have to, even if I'm reading silently in my mouth, I'm still like making the sounds with my tongue, I suppose, if you know what I mean. So I'm reading silently, but my mouth, like my tongue is making the what's the phonemes? I don't know. I'm still mouthing the words, even though I'm not like actually opening my mouth. So that slows down how fast I can read, and it also slows down the retention rate. Because I'm not reading as fast. I'm not understanding things because I'm concentrating so much on how slow I'm reading. And this had a huge effect on me, like during in high school, even college, of course. But in high school, I was like, I have, let's say, like 45 minutes, maybe an hour for a quiz or a test. And sometimes like 20 minutes in, some kid just gets up and leaves. And then like 15 minutes after the first kid leaves, like half the class, or like 80% of the class is gone. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my goodness, I'm still just trying to figure out how to read this damn thing, right? Okay. I probably got into my own way a lot because of just knowing that difficulty with reading, and so that hasn't gone away yet. So I'm not like necessarily any smarter, or I haven't figured out like a technique. So actually, this is like a cry for help, I suppose. Not a cry for help, but for the if you've had some sort of like literacy deficiencies or difficulties, what were some um practical things that you have done, or you've heard other people implement, that actually helps boost their reading speed without sacrificing on the retention, right? So I don't want to just be able to read fast. I want to be able to read fast and retain reading and comprehension, right? Still not sacrifice my comprehension rate. Okay, that's neither here nor there. I just figured I put this out into the ether because maybe there is another individual out there who kind of gets stuck on the last word on a page. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for listening. Moses here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.